You've heard the expression before that we're striving for unity, not uniformity. And that's certainly true in Christian life as well, is that we're not always going to be on the same page with everything, but we can be united in the biggest of things. Paul runs into this and he deals with it in his letter to the Philippians, and he addresses it in chapter 4 as he's looking at just a couple of characters that are in the church that he remembers fondly, but he's hearing that there's some things going on. So in verses 2 and 3 he says this. He says, I entreat Euodia and I entreat Syntyche to agree in the Lord. Now, I know some of you are into naming your children after biblical names, and that's certainly commendable, but I would not advise Euodia and Syntyche. I would just stay away from those things. He says, yes, I ask you also, true companion, help these women who have labored side by side with me in the gospel, together with Clement and the rest of my fellow workers, whose names are in the book of life. You see, these two characters were faithful in the mission that Paul cared about, but somehow they got off the same page. This happens. It's part of real life. Isn't it ironic how you and I can be doing the greatest work on earth and still not get along with other human beings that are doing that same work? I think it's incredible. It points to how full of grace God really is. He trusts his incredible plan of redemption in the hands of people who can't even get along with one another while they're doing the stuff that would really blow the doors off the rest of mankind. So I think it's important for us to take a step back and to thank God first and foremost that he uses us as broken vessels. Paul also refers to us in the Corinthian letters as jars of clay, fragile clay pots. He uses us to accomplish what really only he can do properly. We can't even get it right, and yet he trusts the mission in our hands. So let's also remind ourselves that we might be fighting with are really doing some of the greatest work on earth, and that we should get on some common ground and really just simply get over ourselves. We're even written in the same book of life. We end up in the same place. We have the same promises given to us. So how we feel about each other isn't as crucial as what we're able to provide together for the kingdom of God. And that's really where our focus should be. I hope that helps you. God bless you.